When I started blogging, I noticed there was no bloggers that looked like me. Whether they were South Asian, whether they were Arab, whether they were, Turkish, Persian, whatever it was, there was nobody that I could kind of look to. And that's one of the reasons why I did start to blog. So it was like for that Mediterranean, Middle Eastern type of woman.
I think our philosophy and our ethos completely revolves around making people feel better and feeling good and confident, and that's where it all comes from. Beauty is about feeling good.
Huda Beauty is a brand that really started as a source for everyone, what real women go through, and to just kind of be honest about it. And it then eventually became a brand. We really are always thinking about ourselves as consumers.
We want to improve standards, we want to change the world, and we're not willing to give up on that.
When we actually decided to create foundation, it was a long time ago. At the time, brands, there were very few brands that actually had many shades. It was a very emotional process because it almost felt like, if you were a certain shade, you weren't part of the conversation. And so, we really strived to try to make as many tones as possible. The change is happening, the conversation is resonating with people, but it's a long-term mission.
We had so many opportunities to just take our name and slap it on off-the-shelf products, and we've always said no to that. We're like, this is not what we believe in. We're really in it for quality.
And sometimes it's not always about our brand.
No.
Which is so funny because I think we were fortunate to find investors who understood that. We're not necessarily always talking about our product, but it's about really building this really strong community of people who really can depend on us. Our community really defines us. This Middle Eastern, Western kind of montage of, I think so many people relate to, whether you are from the Middle East or not, maybe you love Middle Eastern beauty.
With Middle Easterners in general, we're excessive. We're never like, that's too much. We're like, no, add a little bit more.
The women here are amazing. Being a businesswoman in the Middle East and being a businesswoman in general, especially what was formerly a man's world, it was challenging, I think. In the very beginning, we were treated like this was a hobby and we didn't know what we were doing. And we actually knew what we were doing. Hopefully, we will become the #1 beauty brand in the world. That's really our goal. We want to own the beauty industry.